What's up everybody, welcome to my first vlog of 2018. So today is finally the day my new camera and the new lens arrived. So since I just finished my coffee, let's get to the pack station, pick up all the new stuff, and then we're gonna do a little unboxing. Let's go. But before we get into this, let me just get something straight. So originally I said I wanted to get the a6300 as my main camera for 2018. And when I was about to buy one, I started to think to myself, what is it that makes the a6500 worth the 500 to 400 euro more than an a6300 costs? And I thought about the S&Q feature, which is just some equivalent to the variable frame rates on the Lumix cameras. And I remembered that I didn't use this feature that often on the GH4. I even set my custom settings to like 96 frames per second and 24 frames per second. And this is all settings that I used during the last year. Then there's the touchscreen, and honestly, I can live really good without touchscreen, and then there was not that much left that is worth the extra money. So I went with an a6300 instead of the a6500. That saved me around 400 to 500 euro, and that's money that I can spend on other situations. So here we go, and we have an a6300 and a Sigma 18 to 35. I don't know which is which. Just let me get some knife and we're gonna open this up. I actually think this is the lens and then this is the camera. Yeah, this is the camera. This camera is heavy, or at least the packaging is really heavy. Adapter. Ooh. This is honestly a really nice camera. I mean, it's really small, but I already got a small rig cage on the way. And compared to the GH4, the screen, even though it seems smaller, it seems that it isn't smaller actually. But this seems a lot more sturdy and heavy since it is all metal around. This is really nice. Okay, the screen is definitely not that good, but I knew that, so yeah, no surprise here. What was that? Did you hear that? I still can figure out why Sony put the record button on this side. This is just totally strange. Maybe this was an accident or something like that. I can't really say. Yeah, it's a little bit sad that they didn't put a headphone jack in here, but it is what it is. So let's get into this lens switches, which I am really excited about because I was looking for a lens all the time when I got the GH4, and I always thought about getting a speed booster, but these things are just so expensive. I mean, they cost around the same as the lens, and honestly, this isn't just worth it for me. So I think this way it makes a lot more sense for me. This is just taped like a tank. This is it. This is so heavy. This is like 3 times as heavy as the camera. This is crazy. I already love this lens. This is just so well built. Look at this. Gonna compare it to one of the Micro Four Thirds lenses. Look at this. So now I'm actually just waiting for my adapter to arrive, the Sigma MC11 I guess, which helps me to put the Sony A mount onto a Sony E mount. This should arrive in a few hours, and when I got it, I'll be back on a new camera. So it's actually a few days later, because at first Amazon took another 2 days to get the MC11 adapter to my house, and without the adapter I couldn't use the camera and the lens together at all, because I just need this adapter for this. Then I didn't find the time to test out the camera properly. Then I had my first shoot actually with the new setup yesterday, where I had to shoot a professional opera singer for some performance shots, and this was actually pretty good. The camera performed really great, the lens is great, it's all sharp, the low light capabilities are amazing. Nevertheless, the location was really bad, the lighting was bad, it just didn't look good at all. But I hope we could do the best of it, and yeah, I'm just super excited of what this first project with the new rig turns out. For now I'm just super amazed by the image quality of the Sony camera and the lens, and I'm gonna tell you more on this whole new setup in a little 2018 setup review I'm doing in I guess 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because I really like this camera, but as always, there are some drawbacks to it, because that's just the case with every camera. But always keep in mind, it's not about the camera you have, it's about what you can make out of it. And I didn't get this camera because I did think it was particularly better than the GH4. It was just that the GH4 had some bad things about it that I really didn't like, and that I hoped the Sony would do better. And for now, I'm really convinced that the Sony will do better, because it already does. But let's see what I can make out of 2018 with this new setup. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. So let's just talk about short films for a second, because as some of you probably still know, I shot a short film at the end of last year with just a buddy of mine. We went out with a rough storyline in mind and just tried to create something, and in the end it came out pretty good, especially if you consider that we only had 1 day of shooting. And that project really got me interested in short films, because this is such an inspiring and creative genre, especially if you have only one character or even some other kinds of limitations for your film. So I decided in the next year, which is now 2018, I definitely want to create another short film within the first 6 months of the year. And when I thought about that and came up with another storyline that I probably could turn into a short film, the nice people over there at Rode Microphone announced the return of their annual My Rode Reel Challenge, which is just all about shooting short films. And of course I set myself the goal to submit a treatment for my short film, and I did so today. I finished the treatment yesterday, submitted it, and now, even though I don't think that my treatment will win and turn into this Rode short film in the end, This was really helpful to me to have some kind of deadline to finish just the first step of this project, and now I'm totally drawn into this and I can just plan ahead and go into pre-production, choose the cast, write the proper screenplay and do all kind of that stuff, because I already did the first step, which is usually the hardest in every project, especially if you do something for yourself. But what I found out for myself is that it's these kind of projects that really inspire you as a filmmaker, and I highly recommend to all of you guys doing any kind of film stuff out there, follow your ideas, follow the dreams and the projects that you want to shoot, even though it's not about getting any money from it. In the end, you probably spend more money on those kind of passion projects, but it's definitely worth it because you learn so much about filmmaking or any kind of craft, and it's definitely worth it. So just go out and create something and share it with the world, because this is the only way to get better at what you're doing. And this is definitely the most important point about any kind of craft, to get better at what you're doing and don't stay on the same level for too long, because then before you even realize, you're left behind. So I hope you guys liked this vlog. If you have any further questions or anything you want to hear or see in the next vlogs, definitely leave me a comment below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.